getting up early because the sun rises at 5:30. Got about 30 minutes to get ready, and then I gave myself plenty of time to actually get out to the spot. This morning, hopefully the bite's good, because I really need to get moving pretty quick. I want to cover some ground, so I want to pull out at least a couple fish, and then just head back out and then start traveling down to Death Valley. Alright, let's get it. You can just barely see the outline of the mountains behind me. Alright, we made it out to the same spot I was yesterday, and I made good time. It's 5:25, exactly when I wanted to get out here. Hopefully the fish are hungry, because I'd like to do this in 30 minutes to an hour. That'd be ideal, but we'll see how it goes. I'm using the same setup I did yesterday. Honestly, I'd like to try something darker, but I'm pretty sure this will get a couple fish, and if the sun happens to come up, then these should be okay again. But we'll give this a shot, hope for the best, and with some luck, we will be on some fish. There's one. He's very small. I think I'm letting that one go. We'll see. Yeah, that's smaller than the shrimp I took yesterday. Sorry I don't have wet hands, but we'll make this fast. Gorgeous. There, that's a keeper. He's not big, but he's a good size to eat. So, let's see how to do this. Gonna go just fling him up, and I'm gonna catch him. Hey! One down. On the worm this time. So that's good, it's working. Pop him off. Now 6:15, I just have that one fish, and I wasn't getting many more bites. I probably should switch out my flies. So either the bite's very slow, but more likely I just didn't try on the right flies. Unfortunately, I don't have the time to continue to try new flies, but I might dip a couple holes on the way back, see if I can't pick up one more. And if not, that one fish, I'll make do for lunch. On to the fish. And then I am on my way. And let's go. Well, Kernville was a pretty cool place to stay. I'm glad that I decided to come up this way, but it is time now to just move on, and hopefully one day I'll be back and can actually fish the Kern River, because I've heard some very good things about it. This time of year, or at least when the water's high. Oh, I forgot my seatbelt. At least when the water's high, it's not the best time of year to do it, unfortunately. Well, it's just hard to do it. But, you know, one day I'll be back. Anyway, let's just keep going to the next destination. So, a little bit of change of scenery here. I made it to Death Valley, and it is hot. It is so hot. It's 12 o'clock and 104 degrees right now. I plan to cook here. I stepped out once, and my God, that's I've never experienced weather over 100 degrees, and it's brutal. it's really bad. So now I've experienced -60 and 104 so far. It should climb a little bit during the day. But yeah, I'm gonna cook up that fish right here in Death Valley, and by far it has to be the freshest fish that has ever been cooked in Death Valley. If not, someone correct me, but I don't see any places you could possibly fish, and I can't imagine many people would do something crazy like this, so this is the first. So anyway, I am now gonna make it out to a spot. I have no idea where, but we are gonna cook up that fish in Death Valley. Crazy. Could not be any windier. It's so windy here. I found a good spot though. It's right down here. Nice flat area. It's mostly out of the wind. You still get a view of the background, so that was important. And it's not too far from where I actually walked from, because it's scorching out. I mean, it's 108 when I left the vehicle. So we're gonna make this fast because I don't want to stay long. I brought 1 liter of water and I already drank a quarter of it. So we're just gonna get right to it. I'm gonna make a simple meal. It literally hurts to touch them. I don't even know why I brought this flame. I feel like I could just set it on the ground and wait. The scenery is really nice, actually, for being no trees at all, which I thought I would not like as much, but it's fairly beautiful in its own way. It's more beautiful sitting in air conditioning. Get the oil in there so we can get this going. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna cook the fish really quick and then put that over some salad and have a fish salad. Mostly because I forgot to bring my wraps, but what are you gonna do? Believe it or not, this is still cold. I just had it on ice in a bag. If the pan wasn't hot enough already, it's definitely hot enough now. So let's get that fish in there. It's crazy, I just caught this morning, I don't know how many miles away. By air, not that far, just past this valley and then back over the high Sierras into Kernville. And now this dish is cooking here in Death Valley. Wow, that worked out, it flipped. I drop the pan and the fish just flips over for me. How convenient is that? Oh, the ground's so hot. This camera is getting hot to hold, so I need to do this fast because I'm pretty sure the GoPro is going to overheat and this whole thing's going to come to a close. Next up, our steamed lettuce now. It was nice and crisp and now it's feeling a little sweaty. There we go. That's all there is. And finally, shut that off. This desert doesn't need any more heat. Oh boy. Here we have it. That's pretty crazy for being in a desert. This is pretty cool. I did not think I'd be doing this. This was like an idea I had on the drive because I have more than enough time to think about random things. Well, unfortunately, it was so hot that the GoPro actually did shut off. But anyway, so I pretty much finished my meal now. But of course, I didn't bring a fork, however. So this is kind of how I've been eating it. It turned out great because normally when you cook food, it gets cold after a while. But I was, things always stay warm, and actually all the veggies got like steamed. But I'm really glad I did this. I mean, this is 100% a first for me, and probably my last. I don't see myself doing this again. But anyway, last bite, it turned out really well. I'm glad I did this, but this is definitely the last time I'll do this. It was an experience, I'll just say that. Well, I got all my gear packed up and I am ready to get out of here before my camera melts. So, as always guys, thank you so much for watching. I would really appreciate a like on this one if you enjoyed it at all, or just want to give me one out of sympathy, because this is one of the most difficult adventures I've ever filmed, or at least attempted to. So I hope you really did enjoy it, and if you want to continue to follow me along on these adventures, then you can go down below and hit subscribe so you don't miss the next one. After this, I am on my way to Vegas, and from there I am going fishing again in kind of a unique location. I'm sure you guys can figure out where it is, or at least the general region of it, but that's going to be a journey to get there, and I look forward to the process of doing so. So, thank you again for watching, and I will catch you guys next time. Struggling. Sometimes filming can be a pain, but I think I did this one to myself. Sometimes my ideas just aren't the best.